Well, we've had a busy year in Scotland. We've been through similar trials and tribulations as everyone else has in Britain. But we've done rather well with a lot of companies who might have gone overseas in the past coming to Scotland. And the main reason is that they can tick the box of being a domestic destination. It's no longer cheaper to go to the Eurozone. And also when delegates arrive in Scotland off the train or off the plane, they really feel they've been taken somewhere and have arrived in a different country. I think first and foremost the range of the venues and services and hotels that we have is very, very wide. We've got everything from the very best resort hotels, some of the best in the world. We've got the convention centres such as the SECC and the EICC, both of which have got major developments going on. And we have the castles, the lochs, and some of them really are the best of their type in the world. So we've got a very diverse product. Well, the SECC, they started work on the Scottish National Arena, which is going to be about 13 or 14,000 seats, and it's going to be one of the best in the world, and it's going to open for the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow in 2014. And it's going to be an amazing addition to the European market, not just the Scottish market. And then the EICC in Edinburgh, it's getting an extension, because at the moment the biggest capacity is 1,800, so there's a very warmly welcomed new space, new exhibition halls, and so that Edinburgh can accommodate larger conventions than it currently can. We always focus on areas where Scotland has got a very good reputation, and also companies where the propensity to have a meeting is high. So for us in Scotland, that's the financial services, energy, life sciences, and often tied into our academic institutions, because we have a great heritage of innovation. Bit of a contradiction there, heritage and innovation, but it's both. And the messages we try to get out in Scotland are that we're a traditional country, but also contemporary, with a tradition of innovation. The innovation is a key thing for us. It is. It's a very important event for us, and what we do as Visit Scotland, we take this big stand, this big purpose-built stand, which we also take to international exhibitions too. But we allow industry partners, and it's sometimes the same ones every year or sometimes different ones, and then for the same or less than going on their own to get a small shell scheme, they can come on stand with us, and it's our job to bring people to the stand and really get them in front of the buyers. Well, we're confident in that we think the industry has adapted, or has adapted as well as it can do. We're confident moving forward because in the last year so much refurbishment and new work's been going on. So in addition to the convention centres, there's the new Transport Museum opening in Glasgow, and also the Museum of Scotland, which has had a £60 million refurbishment, which is a huge sum of money to spend on a building. It's going to reopen. So during the quieter spell, we've done an awful lot with new developments and new openings. So we're confident that we've got a fresh Scottish product to wheel out there now that the signs of a recovery are there. Scotland should be at the foremost of their mind because of the range of venues and services we have, the experience we have in handling every type of venue and conference from the smallest to the largest, and also the value for money. Recent research by Visit Britain shows that Edinburgh and Glasgow were in the top 3 destinations in terms of value for money. But the key thing is the hospitality and the tradition and the innovation. That's why to come to Scotland.